Breaking fast. When Socrates had cannoli with Mussolini after a steaming plate of mussels, Plato ran from the cave screaming, I am,
I think,
to Sam, who isn't green like the eggs from the neo-chickens of the risen daughter of Descartes, poached with coupled dumplings and ham.
Pass the hemlock, please.
To all the neo-trees of the faux family, cheerfully evergreen, participating eagerly in the controlled burn of therapies, babbling psycho-brooks sprung from the shelf-melting corporate neo-feudal milieu of modernity.
just like it always was, love.
Pressure, pleasure, and please.
Maybe just a hint of a shift hidden deep in the well between the bucket seats of SUVs.
We were looking for keys.
On the way to Trader Joe's.
Get some pasta, will you?
And some cheese.
For a breakfast of tyranny and bacon in the sunny nook of Neo now, sipping herbal cures for the diseases of captivity, saturated to the point of drowning in the satisfying French fry wine of NPR.
I am Ira Plato.
I'm Sylvia Pajoli.
While no one is listening to anyone live, not really listening, you know, like waves listen to the sand as they're breaking.
Instructions for suffocation. First, learn to put yourself second. Second, learn to say yes to everything. The phone rings, the dog wants out. Never mind the homework, the project deadlines that peck at the fringes of your attention. Move to every external source of stimuli. Collect yeses like bits of blue fish gravel. Tie slender strings to each sharp pebble and swallow them into your lungs, where the grit scratches at your tender alveolar tissue. Its slender mucus, poor defense against so much yes. Each bit of rock becomes a fist, singling out the spongy cells like noir bullets with names of revenge etched on. The fists of blue gravel hermit crab into the tattered meat of your lungs until your chest is a marble bag of yes, chunky, full, and inflexible in its granular density. You're halfway there. Now take on more yes. Give all of your time and attention away until even a single question makes you cry with frustration and overwhelm. Still, stuff the bag of your skin with more gravel, more. Tamp it down at the mouth until you are a parody of yourself in stone, and mountain ranges envy your density and the weighty basso voice as stone chuckles against stone inside the bag of your skin. Now lay down in your very own gravity well and congratulate yourself. You're not breathing anymore.
Sonnet, bread and roses. Our daughter, Howard, mark my words, that girl's a radical. I saw her changing a tire and offered her the chauffeur's help. She curled her lip. No thanks. My need is not so dire. What right had she to act so rude to me? A liber, you say? Well, I think it's a shame. She doesn't know she'll never feel so free as me. Equal? Why, she sets her aim too low. It's enough to make me feel quite violent. At dinner, she said she named her cat Clivus. She practically shouted, "It's the name of a composting toilet some Vanderbilt invented." Howard, is that true? And then she said, "Don't wrinkle your noses. Imagine your own poop. Food for roses."
Sitting meditation. The Shambhala people wait on Tuesdays for the lost Western misfits of chance to fold onto clean, bright cushions in the spiritual colors and listen for free to the inside radio, jammin' with frequencies that chortle and stutter like the metal stars and jacks. Onesies, twosies. That's as high as my breath goes before my mind strikes the air, a burnt match, huddled carbon. This little body of mine, this element mincemeat pie, its truculent lung rats scuttle for oxygen while my torso sways slightly, motions cyclic and small. I am unhinged from my hips where I am perched on a bench and staring at the birch flooring, wondering where my quiet went.
To Pandora. Because you are like me, a woman scorned, defined by your mistakes, a woman whose mistakes hurt others, whose otherness has turned her speechless, you know the story's other side. God made the jar. He filled it. Then he lied.
It's full of gifts for all mankind. Good news.
And you, in innocence, believed. You pried it open. A host of miseries unfurled before you slammed it shut with hope inside. A doughy, unarmed caterpillar curled beneath the lip. Pandora, my body is what I opened. Disease is what I spread. I shut my mouth and chew on hope. It's not about to grow its wings. I cannot spit it out.
Bridge. And now a bridge that couldn't, in this case, hold a young man back. Through the clouds sometimes, over treacherous water, bruised a purple blue. There has to be a way, even the bridge must think this, to keep him alive. In the amplified air of a young life, in the ravishing dark beneath a blanket's soft blur, could he have even known he was on a bridge? In the violin light of the day before, after the transom of desire, it wasn't as though he jumped, although he did. It was we who gave way beneath him, failed to call out long enough or loudly enough about desire's cunning other half, how some are so frightened by their longing, they'll do what they can to capture someone else's. We look at the bridge and we turn away. Such wreckage, we say, and we are.
Laughter on the stairs. I hear their artificial clouds of laughter on the stairs, past the landing, where my candy-striped joy jar sits, beside the plaster otter that was made by my mother's boyfriend's dead wife. They are my dear dead who bump their ghosts down each tread to gentle me through my age of discontinuity into a modest harmony of intent and sorrow, like the metaphor of a goat, as a state of peacefulness until it is stolen and the old stories destroy me. The otter stands erect, priestly, while I slide off the red-knobbed jar top and beseech each ghost to step in. I will inhale their circling years of memory and bestow on them my sentient clouds of laughter.
I am a
Giant
whale-born
whale,
a male-born female seal.
seal.
The female
He is a
she-born
she-born wolf
with shiny
masculine
she-born
teeth.
The lesbian
He is
a
a girly
girl,
girl,
a boy-born curl,
a listing frimpish wee-born swirl of om-born ma,
a goddess of
a
gods,
clitoral click of dicks,
and anything but ballsy balls,
lifty split,
flighty,
floppy little epitomes of oversensitivity.
The lesbian she
Is a butch-born cook. Look
again.
He's a sweet, soft femme until 10, drinking in the zen with the me-born me,
sheepy,
sleepy,
weepy,
like the manly men.
The lesbian she is a she-born,
he,
a female,
flea,
gone off
on the dog-born feline mind, singing out a chorus of canine valentines.
I am a
Cricket-born
termite
girl,
in a rotting
wooden male-born world
eating out the cunt
of a splintering daddy,
stirring up a
pot
big pot of wilting academy
academy,
into dissolution soup
while the skull-born professor goes off looking
for the missing author
and his precious boy-born Freudian needy mother. The lesbian he
is a mouth-born
girl,
a morphing
amphibby
of
of
gill-born
gill-born
breath,
breath,
mammalian,
memory of
gray-born,
green,
sea-born,
gale,
bone-born,
pale,
a pregnant,
drifting,
seahorse,
male.
The lesbian
She is going where no man has gone before,
into the girl-born male,
injecting the hormone
of egg-born gold
into sperm-white phallocentricity, melting down
the steel-born
male,
stealing up
the internal tool,
the liquid-spoken tunnel-born feminine gun aiming babies at you.
Pow,
Biff,
bam,
zap,
whirl, girl?
Is it a boy?
Is it a girl?
Or a whale-born?
Seal.
A tear-born?
Well.
A female?
Male-born.
Shut down?
Whale. Dancing at the edge
of a by-born grief?
or a slit up the gender
with
a birth-born knife or male-born life?
Give me back
My sphere-born world,
my
my old-growth dimensional density
my luscious list,
of pre-born choice,
the ginger ale dick,
of the bottle-born man,
trapping the homunculus of sperm-born lies, of the man-born,
rip-torn,
wish-ridden,
split
of infinity into two, a hell-born heaven,
and a heaven-born hell.
I am a childless
Jawborn,
chest, and
I can do anything I want with my breasts, beginning with bending
the war-born bow
across the milk
of the boatless lake.
Drink and you'll drown.
And the femborn
Power.
on the butchborn.
Watch.
Drink and you'll drown.
On the if-born
chance
that you would not have survived.
Without me.
The lesbian
Female.
ginger dick.
She, he born.
What ify.
It born me.
I am a giant
seal-born
whale, taking what I want from the
she-born
male, swimming off into the
ancient
limitless
heart
of the sea-born she.
Whoa.